Welcome to the third Lenten Devotion. Today we hear from Margaret Simmons, who is the president of the United Methodist Women. She greatly assists each and every Sunday the fellowship team getting coffee and bagels out. She serves on Holy Cow, our hospitality and outreach team. She sings in the chancel choir, and she is a lay equalization member to the annual conference this year. Mark Twain said, "The fear of death follows from the fear of life. One who lives fully is prepared to die at any time." What happens after death often gets framed as something we have context about. Golden roads, pearly gates, peaceful gardens of staggering beauty. I don't know what it is that awaits us. But if it is anything different than our earthly experience, how can we be expected to describe it as anything but what we know here? What's familiar to us? What's comforting to us? What is hopeful? Our beliefs about death matter, not because we need to define what happens beyond it, but because our approach to death informs our approach to life. Beliefs are not just about comfort or hope. Belief helps us to frame what we do here now. Beliefs help us live life. Belief helps give us courage and faith and find light in the darkness.
So do you think your spiritual beliefs, your belief in God, helped you with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You have the loss of them here, but you don't have the worry about what's happening to them. And I'm kind of a pragmatist, so even if there turns out to be no heaven, which we will not know, even if we don't, I figure they are with God. However it is, they are with God.
Mm-hmm.
Margaret's brother has been diagnosed with terminal cancer, and here she reflects about his death, what that means to her, what it means that all of us will face death, and to frame her beliefs as a response to death. She also references a video a few weeks ago by theologian Frederick Buechner. Death is a new experience. Whatever lies beyond here is something we have never experienced before. It's entirely different. So why would we fear that? No, we probably don't look forward to it, but it holds something we've never done before. Can that be framed in a faithful term? This is Buechner's concept, but he also says something else that's really important. He says, if there is life, as I'm sure there is, if I'm sure of anything, it's entirely different. He begins his faith statement about death with the belief that there is life after it. We don't often frame it in that context. We frame it as heaven or hell, but not life. Just life.
These are people kind of my age, and then you face what's going to happen in your life, and you don't know you're going to have any. And it seems like everything I've read, everything I've been involved in, has been something about death. So here we have a whole month of it at Christ Church, and, a couple of books about it and all that. And it's like, I think I'm really getting hit with this right now. So.
Wow, yeah, that can be. I know that feeling, especially this time of year.
Yeah. Now, it was interesting, the little video that Eric put up a week ago. It was what that guy stuttered and stammered to say is so much of exactly what I feel. It was right on. It's like, okay, you could have had me do that one, or not that I wanted to do it, but I mean, it was so much along the lines of where I come from in my emotional life and in my spiritual life. That was appropriate. So. Yeah. So.
Well, thank you for sharing today, Margaret.
Okay.
Essential for me is the belief that when I die, I will be more alive than ever. I believe we will experience such a breadth of love and peace. It is indescribable to our earthly understanding. Sometimes I think along our journeys here, we get glimpses of this. We get rare visions of what it is when God's presence is so vivid for us. And while I think those moments are rare, they give us something to lean into. They give us hope to journey through the mystery that is unfolding day by day by day. I sense over these past few weeks that we've been framing two beliefs or 2 points as being in tension with one another. Death versus life, wholeness versus brokenness, grieving versus dying versus living. And they probably do have an inherent tension with them, but they are also companions on the journey. We live, we die, we believe in a life after. This Sunday, I hope you will join us for a conversation about heaven and hell. How do we frame a belief in eternal life without losing the mystery, claiming the uncertainty, celebrating the joy of the next grand adventure? It is said that your life flashes before your eyes just before you die. That's true. It's called life. See you Sunday.